e-commerce founder, what is your success metric? Right? Are you looking at ROAS on a day-to-day basis? Are you looking at customer acquisition costs? You're looking at AOV, you're looking at revenue. You've got your revenue goals to hit for the year, right? You could only spend so much money to hit those revenue goals based on product cost, based on logistics, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're looking at ROAS, which I imagine most of you are, which is in general kind of a great starting point, but I challenge you to think about it this way. If you're looking at ROAS and you're looking at, this is how much I spent yesterday, this is how much I made yesterday, you're essentially discounting the entire lifetime value, the entire lifetime worth of that customer, right? You bring in a customer, you pay, let's say $50 for bringing in a customer, and you're happy with their initial, with their order value, with their purchase of, let's say $70, right? You're at above a 1x ROAS, you're happy. What you're setting aside is what that customer is worth over time. Their initial order value might be $70, but over the next 2 years, they're going to go on to place an additional 7, 8, 9 orders. Maybe their value over that time is going to be $600. So you essentially paid $50 to acquire a customer that's going to be worth $600, $700 over the long term. Now, if you flip that scenario, and let's say you paid $70 to acquire a customer that spent $50 on their first order, you're thinking to yourself, man, that was a crappy day, right? Let's readjust. Let's cut our spend. Let's adjust our ad creative. Let's try to increase our initial average order value by shoving more items down their throat in a cart, maybe cross sells, post sale process, et cetera, et cetera. And none of those things are inherently bad, but what you're doing is undervaluing the value of that customer. Look at it this way. Let's say you spent $70 to acquire a customer that just spent $50 in your store. Extrapolate the value of that customer over time. Don't look at that initial $50 purchase. Look at the acquisition of that customer and what their value is over time. Maybe you recognize that acquiring a customer for $70, even though they spent $50 on an initial sale, is actually profitable over the course of the life of that customer. And then take that concept further, as a bonus, try to evaluate how long, on average, it's going to take to be profitable on that customer. Is it 90 days? Is it 180 days? I guarantee you, looking at customer acquisition as opposed to looking at day-to-day profitability is going to change the game for you.